Breaking news this morning. First on Up with KREM, police shot and killed a stabbing suspect in North Spokane. Right now, streets are blocked off along West Carlisle in Northwest Spokane, just blocks away from Audubon Elementary School. You're taking a look at the map of where this happened earlier this morning. KREM 2's Nicole Hernandez is on scene for us right now. Nicole, tell us more about the situation. Good morning.
Yeah, Tim, good morning. So a lot of different streets blocked off here in this area. Right now we're at Carlisle and Oak, which is just a block off of Northwest Boulevard here. So take a look behind me. We have several police cars here blocking off several different roadways. Right now, Carlisle looks to be the main spot where investigators are focusing their energies right now. That is where the police tape is blocking not just cars, but people as well. But several different blocks around this Carlisle and Oak area also blocked off from traffic this morning. For context, like you mentioned, we are literally about a block and a half off of Audubon Elementary School this morning. Like police are going to be here all day long as they continue this investigation. So just a bit of context as to, one, what happened here and what led to this. Police shot and killed a suspect in the North Spokane shooting that happened over the weekend. This happened on Sunday, and a man was stabbed and killed in that situation. That happened at Apple Tree on Division. A medical examiner on Tuesday said the person who died in that stabbing was 41-year-old Adam Stallings. At this point, we do not know who it is that police shot and killed this morning here, but again, it is a suspect in that stabbing from this weekend. We will continue bringing you any information as we get more updates this morning, but for now in Spokane, Nicole Hernandez, KREM 2 News.
Still an active scene there, Nicole. Thank you. All right, we do want to get you out the door and ready for the day with weather and traffic, so let's get over to meteorologist Thomas Patrick now, tracking a bit of a breezy Wednesday morning. Hey there, Thomas. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Tim. I know these last couple days we were featuring plenty of rain for the region. Today, way less of that. It's probably just a few mountain showers to the north, if anything. Instead, it's the winds that are starting to come in. Now, I will say this, I don't notice anything that looks dramatic in terms of the wind speeds. There's no cold fronts, warm fronts, low pressures, surface storm systems. It's just the upper jet stream that's just going to transfer a bit of wind energy down towards the ground. So that's why you're not really going to notice anything, say, on our Doppler radar map. It's just the wind that will start to increase through the Columbia Basin starting this afternoon once that jet stream is aligned a bit more with the inland northwest. A bit more sunshine this afternoon as well, as temperatures will start to slowly increase into the mid-40s today.
Here's a live look at the traffic impact this morning from I-90 and Geiger in the western part of Spokane County. Traffic moving great in both directions. A few more vehicles out on the roadways, but nothing causing any slowdowns at this hour. We will keep you updated here on Up with KREM if there's any slowdowns or traffic issues. We do bring you weather and traffic together every 30 minutes. Your news time now is 6:03. This morning, new reaction from President Trump's State of the Union address. It went on for a record hour and 48 minutes. Natalie Brand is in Washington, D.C. with what the president talked about.
The President of the United States.
President Trump delivered the longest State of the Union address of the modern era. He defended his record on the economy and immigration 1 year into his second term.
Our border is secure. The roaring economy is roaring like never before.
The president also addressed rising tensions with Iran.
I will never allow the world's #1 sponsor of terror, which they are by far, to have a nuclear weapon.
The Olympic gold medal winning U.S. men's hockey team was among the special guests highlighted last night. The lighthearted moment brought rare bipartisan unity during a speech that put political divides on full display.
These people are crazy.
The State of the Union comes as President Trump is facing dwindling job approval numbers in a pivotal midterm election year. With the latest CBS News poll showing the president's approval rating at 40%, Virginia Governor Abigail Spanberger hit the president on his immigration crackdown and the cost of living.
Is the president working to make life more affordable for you and your family? We all know the answer is no.
President Trump is set to take his economic message to Texas later this week ahead of key primaries in the Lone Star State. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
This morning, we are hearing from our local lawmakers. KREM 2's Connor McAvoy shares with us what they are saying about the State of the Union.
After a historically long State of the Union address Tuesday night from President Donald Trump, lawmakers here in the Inland Northwest are reacting to the president's views. Washington Representative Michael Baumgartner released a statement in response to the address, saying in part, "We're kicking off America's 250th birthday with good news. Our nation is safer and more prosperous than it has been in generations." He goes on to say Governor Ferguson and Democrats in Olympia are pushing through an unconstitutional income tax, while Republicans in Washington, D.C. are moving in the opposite direction, delivering real, historic tax relief for the people we serve. Washington Senator Maria Cantwell released a statement ahead of the address, saying in part, "President Trump is basically threatening to nationalize the elections. This is unconstitutional. We know that in our state, people vote by mail, and it has been a secure system, and we have very, very little voter fraud." Washington Senator Patty Murray did not send in a response as of Tuesday night. However, she had choice words leading up to the State of the Union address going against President Trump's discussing potentially invading Iran. Here's what she had to say.
Right now, he is posturing to start a war with Iran, again, without coming to Congress for approval and without actually considering how many American service members a war like that would put in harm's way.
Meanwhile, Idaho Representative Russ Fulcher also released a statement over X, saying in part, "We have accomplished a great deal in the last 365 days, a secure border, historic tax cuts, the reshoring of American jobs, record energy production, and restored respect on the world stage." Also out of Idaho, Senator Mike Crapo released a statement on the State of the Union, saying in part, "President Trump underscored the administration's success in advancing an agenda that has helped working Americans get ahead. The southern border is secure, inflation is under control, crime rates are falling, and the economy is growing." Idaho Senator Jim Risch released a statement in support of the president's words, saying in part, "Under Republican leadership, Idahoans have more opportunity, more freedom, and more money in their pockets. President Trump's first year back in the White House produced significant victories for Idaho, but our work is not over." Connor McAvoy, KREM 2 News.
We are learning new details this morning about last month's double-decker bus crash. Spokane Police cited the driver of that bus with second-degree negligent driving, as well as driving under a bridge clearly marked as impassable by the double-decker bus. The driver, identified as 65-year-old Wayne Morgan, was not impaired at the time of the crash. Morgan told police he was following the map and GPS provided by STA when the crash happened. The double-decker buses are back on the roads and now have new safety features. Following the crash, STA audited all of the bridges their buses go under.
And at that time, we found that the viaduct posted limits, the height restrictions, were in conflict with the posted height of the bus.
Because of that audit, STA pulled some of their buses from routes going under certain viaducts. STA says they plan to wrap up the investigation in the next couple of weeks.
At 6:08, a quick look at our weather forecast, where today I'll be focusing in on the wind speeds. Nothing severe on the way. Definitely will just feel more annoying than anything else. Right now, just cloudy skies over Coeur d'Alene. Got a temperature of 33 degrees. Now, the Spokane International Airport is reporting a bit of rain, but that's probably just mist or fog if I had to make an assumption of just the icon that I saw there. Current temperatures, as you see, in the mid-30s with a bit of wind on the way coming in from the north. And that jet stream will increase those wind speeds to about 30 miles per hour.
This morning, we are 3 months away from the World Cup coming to Washington this summer. And if you can't make the trip to Seattle to catch the game, don't worry, because new this morning, the official fan zone has been announced. And here in Spokane, our fan zone is happening at Gisa Pavilion at Riverfront Park. Spokane Sports says the city is honored to host a fan zone. There are other locations across the state open to fans. Don't forget, tonight is KREM 2 night at the Spokane Chiefs. Sports reporters Caitlin Galloway and Mike Boyle will be live from the arena tonight. They'll be interviewing a few players and maybe even hanging out with the mascot before puck drop. The game starts at 7:05 p.m. and they're playing the Victoria Royals.